Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLMs, that's anti-multi-level marketing, life, and some true crime content here on this channel. So if any of that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you anti-MLM content. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Before we get into the video though, I wanted to give a quick little life update for those of you who are curious. If you're not, you can go ahead and skip right through this, but if you want to stick around and just hear me out. The reason why I have been posting very little, because if you haven't noticed over the past couple of weeks, it's been very few and far between. I usually try to post 2 to 3 times a week, but it's gone down to once a week, and I don't really have a schedule yet. The reason being is because at the end of 2020, my family and I, we decided that we were going to close the physical location of our CBD store. We're still selling online, but we just decided we're just gonna close down the physical location. And I went over to our other business, which is a completely different environment. It's a completely different business, industry, all of that. So it's very busy. And it is been a little bit of, I don't even know how to, it's been very hard for me to come up with a schedule, to come up with a content creating schedule, because I have an extra day off. So instead of having 1 day off, I now have 2 days off. But with that said, it's very hard for me to be able to research throughout the week and stuff like that. So if you see me posting very little over the next couple weeks until I can kind of get caught up, that is the reason behind it. I will say through all of this, a huge thank you to my husband, because there have been plenty of times because this channel, it means a lot to me and you guys mean a lot to me. So I have been a little stressed with making sure that I get content out for you guys. And that's why my husband has been helping me. There have been quite a number of times where he's told me to go edit my video or go research, and he's going to make dinner or he's going to help with whatever I need help with. Without further ado, let's just hop right into this video. There are a few different topics that I want to talk about today. The first one is this one Beachbody coach. This Beachbody coach is very well known in the company. She is a very, very high ranking coach. So if you know her name, please don't say what her name is in the comment section below, because I will delete it. But there is a reason why I wanted to talk about something that she has come out with recently, also sharing a video that she had up on her Insta stories. Before we do that though, being a Beachbody coach does not automatically make you licensed or certified to give out health or fitness advice. You are a rep for a company selling programs, shakes, and the opportunity, or in other words, the lifestyle. In this video, this Beachbody coach is talking about a workshop that she has available regarding intuitive eating. Kat Benson, who has a channel here on YouTube called Unlock Nutrition, is a registered dietitian nutritionist. She recently talked about intuitive eating on her channel, so I will leave that video linked below. But let's get into this post that was in my anti-MLM Facebook group. Hey friends, ex-Beachbody coach here, coming to you with this news from a top Beachbody coach. This particular coach is promoting her intuitive eating course and is charging people $997. I'm almost 99.9% sure she is not certified to do this. However, she mentioned on her stories that she had over 600 enrolled in her course. Sounds like a scam. Now I'm going to play the video for her of her talking about this course, workshop, whatever you want to call it.
In the workshop, I will be going live in there in 35 minutes to finish out our day. So day 1 was how to heal your relationship with food. Day 2 was how to heal your relationship with yourself. And today is going to be a bunch of mindset work and thought work, so that when you have those negative thoughts about your body or complicated thoughts about food, you can reframe those thoughts to become something that serves you.
I'm curious to know if Beachbody would even care about her doing this. What I will applaud her for is the fact that she's talking about having a healthy relationship with your body and food, but at the same time, she's charging an astronomical amount for that. So I do question if she's doing this as a money grab, not as an actual course to help people. In addition, Is she certified or licensed to be talking about this? Is it just another one of these self-help guru type courses that's supposed to be all about motivation? Or is it a course that is giving out advice that should be coming from a professional? Another thing I find interesting is that she's trying to promote having a healthy relationship with food, but many of us have had the discussion of how Beachbody is another fad diet contributing to toxic diet culture. I find this to be somewhat of an oxymoron, but you can let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. The next topic I want to cover is the time freedom narrative that we hear from reps all the time. One of my friends recently sent me 2 screenshots that I'm going to share up on the screen right now. This rep was posting these Insta stories while she was at the hospital in labor. I know that they talk about how they can work from anywhere, but why would you want to be working while you're in labor? Why are you recruiting people while you're in labor? As a potential recruit, that would make me run for the hills, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, because it shows that you have to work this business non-stop. Another question I have is the caption that says no days off. How is that time freedom? It's not time freedom. As a business owner myself, if I was at the hospital, whether it was I was in labor or I was at the hospital for something else, I wouldn't have to worry about our business. I wouldn't have to be working while I'm in labor. That's just not, that wouldn't happen. Which brings me to my next topic about how MLM reps are not small business owners. I, along with many other anti-MLM advocates, have already talked about how MLM reps are not small business owners, but if you look at a lot of terms and conditions by some of these MLM companies, in their terms and conditions, they state that reps are independent contractors. Some terms and conditions even say that you're not a business owner if you sign up for this company. A perfect example of this is information that was sent to me recently. I've used this reps clip numerous times in a lot of my videos. It's of a high-ranking Tory Bell rep who clearly showed that you make more money from recruiting.
Have generated 9,600 in volume, plus your little old 600, for a total of 10,200 in team volume, you guys. This is just if you recruit 1 a week. This is just if this person recruits 1 a week. This is what happens. Now imagine you recruit 3 a week or 5 a week. You guys, this right here is why follow-up is so critical. This right here is why bringing people in and showing them how you did it is critical. It's all in the duplication, okay? This is why people like little old me and little old me and little old everybody, the people that use the system, far outrun the person who can sell their face off and doesn't recruit a single person, okay? This is why when you find a training valuable, you make sure you tag this person, this person, this person, and this person. And while you're at it, go ahead and tag those people too. Because the more you duplicate, the more your volume is just going to organically explode without you having to sell your face off every single day.
According to the Tory Bell rep who sent me this information, she's not the only one, because I'm sure you guys have noticed that I did a lot of Tory Bell videos lately or over the past couple of months. It's because multiple different people were sending me things. But this person in particular has been sending me a lot of, I guess you could say, just more information. And they told me that the rep in this video that I reacted to quite a long time ago, or not really a long time ago, but a little bit ago, has been terminated from the company. But if you're a small business owner, if this is your own business, how are you getting terminated? This is why I always say that MLM reps are not small business owners. Along with this rep, there were 2 other people that were terminated as well. According to the person that sends me this information, the company has talked about how the founder and the founder's partner would never terminate someone unless they were given fair warning and it was something really serious that happened. So I don't know what happened to this rep, why she was terminated. I hope that she had some kind of backup plan. There were some more updates that I got about Tori Bell, so I'm just going to read you this message that I got. Although you can now belong to as many MLMs as you wish until a certain rank, they have no tolerance for cross-recruiting, etc. Part of the agreement between Tori Bell and affiliates, which is fair, it also reads after an affiliate has left the company, they cannot recruit anyone from the organization for 12 months. That has changed now to 6 months. There are different ranks as well. There are also some type of cutoff on commissions, a cutoff threshold they're paid for. Also more bonuses. Unfortunately, an affiliate still can't make much money selling just the lashes. A rock star might scratch $600 to $800 a month out of it. There's also another change with the Tori Bell banking card fees. If the account isn't active within a certain amount of time, there's yet another charge. I still haven't pulled out yet. I don't know if it's FOMO waiting for a better lash or I'm waiting for it to be something really special that it probably won't be, or a combination. I really do like the person who sponsored me. They also have an income disclosure that's like one I've never seen. I'll try to send it to you. The thing is that I do have that income disclosure statement. I did post that in a video because the income disclosure statement for Tori Bell, it was only for, I think it was only for 4 months or something like that. And the way that they had it set up, it was very, I wouldn't say, okay, if you're looking at it for the first time, it might be confusing. Because I looked at so many income disclosure statements, I could kind of figure out what they were trying to do there. They're just trying to make their numbers look better, in my opinion. Allegedly, in my opinion. That's, I think, what they're trying to do. But yeah, so you guys let me know about this topic, but let's move on to the next one, and that is the whole, this is the perfect time to join. I recently was made aware of a rep that I had reacted to twice before on my channel, that this rep was either forced out of the MLM or they left voluntarily. The reason why I bring this up is it was for Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel. In those videos, the screenshots that I shared, the rep was talking about how this is the perfect time to join. And if you don't know, that is a travel MLM. So is this really the perfect time to join? But my rebuttal was, how is this the perfect time to join a travel MLM if we're in the middle of a pandemic? Even giving statistics in my video about how many people have traveled since the start of the pandemic or since the start of quarantine, lockdown, when people started knowing more about what was going on. On my Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel video, I had legitimate travel agents commenting and telling me their stories, talking about how the industry has been severely impacted. Well, the rep that I had put in the video and talked about her posts, along with talking about her response to my video, she is no longer with that MLM. She moved on to another one, took her downline with her. So I guess this isn't the perfect time to join a travel MLM, because if it really was, and if you were really doing that well, you would have stayed with that MLM. Supposedly, she is now talking about how this new MLM that she's a part of is growing so fast, it's so great, blah, blah, blah. But we have to remember she took her entire downline with her. So of course she's going to do well. If she was already high ranking in another company, now she hopped over to another MLM. I'm not saying all of this to be petty or anything like that, so please don't take that out of this video. The reason why I'm talking about this is because if you're a potential recruit, whenever you see these reps talk about these MLM companies or their business, whatever they decide, the lifestyle, take it with a grain of salt. The reason why is because, are these reps being truthful? Or are they just trying to get you to join their team? I think it's the second one, in my opinion. But really, really, really take what they say with a grain of salt. Because as I already said, if this was the perfect time to join that travel MLM, that rep wouldn't have left that company and gone to another one. She made this travel MLM look like it was the greatest thing on the face of this planet. But she left and went to another one. And I'm not saying that you can't quit a job and start a new one, because that happens all the time. People will leave one job for another one because there's better pay, maybe there's better benefits, maybe the location is better, it's closer to their home. It could be a plethora of reasons why they change and go to a different company. But when it comes to these MLMs, you're not guaranteed a salary. You're not guaranteed whatever they tell you in the interview process, because there is no interview process with MLMs. But if we want to compare it to 9-to-5s, there's no guarantee of anything. You're going into this blindly. So that's something that I just wanted to mention. Another topic, and the final topic that I'm going to talk about in this video, is indoctrination. Indoctrination happens within these MLM companies all the time. That's why so many anti-MLM advocates reference the bite model and call MLMs alleged commercial cults. The reps are victims of these companies. I had the perfect example of this on a comment thread on one of my recent videos, and it was my updated deep dive into Nu Skin. There was a lot of time that went into that video, especially after the comments that I received on my first Nu Skin video. A person who had commented a ton of times told me to stop talking so negatively about Nu Skin, along with how great the founders are. How does this rep know that though? They don't. It's because they're indoctrinated into this cult. Because they did have a ton of comments on my video, I'm only going to go over one because they told me to apologize. So they said, "Why do you call us unethical? I wish for an apology for this because this insults me myself." My response was, "I am not apologizing whatsoever. I'm calling the company, meaning the higher ups like the founders, etc., unethical, not the reps. You are only hearing what you want to hear and not actually listening." And I've seen all of your comments over the past day because, yeah, he was commenting for like 24 hours. Clearly, you are very indoctrinated into this company, so there is no saving you, especially with how upset one video is making you when this isn't your own business. You're defending a company that only sees you as a dollar sign. Have a nice day, sir, and good luck. His response to me was, "This is a lie. The founders are wonderful people. They have achieved wonderful things, and their only goal in life is to create the best business opportunity for the affiliates. A business that is positive, that is ethical, and has no negative effects. By the way, this is the case for every MLM in general. There is no better way to earn money as through starting with an MLM. The company does not see us as dollar signs. They are caring for everybody and assisting everybody." This person is clearly very indoctrinated into this cult because, first of all, why would you expect someone to apologize for having an opinion? Even if I did call this rep unethical, which is not what I was doing. I was calling the founders and the people that created the company unethical. If I did call this rep unethical, that's my opinion, and I don't have to apologize for it. That's number one. Number two, the fact that he is defending this company so much that for 24 hours he was commenting on this video, literally 24 hours. I went back and I looked at the time because I was curious to know how long he was doing it for. 24 hours. This video bothered him that much that for a full day, he was commenting on this video and was thinking about this video. I'm just someone on the internet that has an opinion and that has facts to back up her opinion. So, and that's another thing. He talked about how it's all lies. Well, if what I'm saying in my videos, doesn't matter which one, if they're all lies, point me in the right direction. Tell me why they're lies. Tell me why my sources are incorrect. Provide your sources. Don't just say that something's a lie and then just think that I'm going to take your word for it, because that's not how it works here. But that's why when you look at some of these comments from some of these reps, now I'm not saying that they're all the same, because I have had some very great conversations with current reps in MLM companies, really great conversations. I mean, the one rep is constantly sending me information about Tori Bell, and she's still in the MLM company. So I have really great conversations with these reps. I have no problem with the reps themselves. I have a problem with the business structure. And I can't force anybody to leave an MLM company. My job here is to educate people, show people a different side. Unfortunately, for someone like this person that was commenting on my new skin video, they are so far gone that there's no helping them. There's really no helping them anymore, because I do think that they're just very, very indoctrinated, especially because they added the part about how all MLM companies are great. They're not. They're not. Look at the statistics. Look at the income disclosure statements. Look at the revolving door of all of the reps that enter and leave this company. Doesn't matter what company. Any MLM company, really. So I know that this was kind of a short video. It was kind of a compilation of things, but I needed to do a little bit of an easier video so that I can catch up a little bit. I do prefer doing these deep dive type videos, because the ones that I've been kind of doing, I prefer those because I really love researching, but time. There are not enough hours in the day. So bear with me over the next couple of weeks until I can try to get a schedule going here. I'm going to really, truly do my best. Thank you so much to all of you who have been just really watching me and staying by my side and understanding that this is a really big change that's happening right now. I'm so incredibly grateful for all of your guys' support. So if you have watched up to here, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye.